150 years since the Civil War, and to mark the milestone, Nelsonville is planning several events. One of those is coming up Friday. A local historian is here to talk with us about it now. Marjorie Stone joins us in our studio. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so you're having this pageant on Friday. What historical event does it deal with?
It is a short reenactment, presumably, of Confederate General John Hunt Morgan's coming through Ohio. It was the only time Ohio was breached by the Confederates in the Civil War, and this is what this is. His real journey came through in '63, but we're kicking it off today with this.
Getting it started a little early.
Yes, and he came through Nelsonville for a raid.
Now, I understand you wrote this pageant, so how much time and effort did it take to do that?
Well, it didn't take much because I know the history, and it's just very short. It's really very short. It won't last over maybe 15 minutes. And so once I started with the Nelsonville Morgan Raid Committee, which I happen to chair, in January, we decided to have it, and what were we going to do, and this is the sort of thing I like to do.
So it's pretty easy for you then.
Yeah, I've done several pageants before.
So why do you think it's important for people to learn about this?
Oh, child, I think history is very important. Very important, and it's particularly interesting, I think, for the Ohio people, because it is our one time our little country, the state was invaded. So
now I know that you are the vice president of the Athens County Historical Society Museum, and obviously with the 150th anniversary coming up for the Civil War, what are you guys doing there to celebrate it?
Well, there was a Civil War ball last month celebrating, and then we will have other exhibits and programs. I don't know that we've got a whole lot as yet planned, but our curator, Jessica, is thinking of setting up all sorts of nice. We have a lovely Civil War exhibit set up now, particularly one on ammunitions that are just fascinating when you first come in. Everything from tiny little balls to big pieces of ammunition, and so that's what will be planned. And we hope, the program committee hopes that next fall, this is strictly in the planning stage, that we would be able to offer a series of instruction on making costumes, because we have so many reenactors here for all sorts of things, and teach them to make that, and that would be part of it. And we'll probably have a couple lectures too.
So just briefly, where can, if people want to see this pageant on Friday, where is it going on, and where can they see it?
It will be on we're riding the coattails of the Nelsonville Final Friday, which is just a great thing. You know, the Final Friday each month, Nelsonville has it, and it's from 6 to 9 or 10 in the square. And we will be right there in the square, sort of between the old Dew Hotel and the old Hoodlet department store.
Well, it sounds like a really nice thing, and we look forward to seeing it. Thanks, Ms. Stone, for being here.
It's pretty exciting.